Hey everybody, Hans Kang here with the Calisthenics Blueprint. Today we're going to be learning how to do the vertical pull-up, also known as the wall pull-up. It is a beginner-friendly bodyweight exercise, perfect for developing your back. Now, all you're going to need for this exercise is a wall with some edges on it or a pole like I've got here. Let's get started. So to get started, we're going to have our feet close to the pole or the wall. Our feet are going to be together. Next, our knees are going to be in a soft lock. So they're not going to be extended all the way. You don't have to go crazy with it, but just a soft bend in the knees to prevent them from locking out at the top of the movement. Next thing we're going to focus on is our hips. We want our hips nice and neutral. So we're not banana backing and we're not thrusting our hips forward either. They're just in a nice neutral position. We want our shoulder blades down and back. We're retracting and depressing the scapula here, just like this. As for our elbows, at the bottom of the position, they're also going to be in a soft lock with arms extended. You can orient your hands in one of two ways, one vertically on top of the other or hand over hand. It's totally up to you. Just make sure that halfway through your set, you switch so that both sides of your back can get work evenly. At the bottom of the repetition, our arms are extended, and as we pull through to the top of the motion, we are focusing on keeping our elbows close to our torso, as well as keeping a nice straight line from our neck all the way down to our feet. You should feel this exercise in your back, in your lats, in your biceps a little bit as well. If you want to make this exercise a little bit easier, take a couple steps away from the pole, and you'll notice that there's a much less resistance here on your back. But be careful not to step out too far, as this will actually turn the pulling motion of this exercise into a pushing movement. If you want to make this exercise a little bit more difficult, take a couple steps forward with your feet, and so you're leaning back more. As a rule of thumb, for these kinds of back exercises, the further back you're leaning, the more it's going to work your lats and your biceps. So boom, and you should feel a little bit more resistance here. And if you want to have even more resistance, step back even further, and always try to keep your hands at the level of your shoulders. Now with this vertical pull-up, guys, you can experiment with uneven hand placement or one-arm variations as well. So having one hand lower than the other will work the lat of the higher handed side. And of course, you can work the one-armed variation as well if you want an extra challenge. So that does it for the vertical pull-up, guys. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and share. And let me know what you'd like to see next. I'll see you in the next one.